Hello and welcome to another episode. So leading straight on from last time, the only things to do on this side are air filter, which is going to be like silicone hose down and around. I want the filter to be around that area with a nice feed, and also the other half of that washer, like windshield washer tank, that actually got burnt in the fire that I chopped off from this. I'm going to try and get down in this area somewhere for the actual radiator. It's filled and drained from the bottom, which is, I assume, based on a vacuum. So I'm assuming the height of that doesn't matter. It will fill and evacuate itself at any point. Also, the other thing is, I know the inset of this wheel compared to this fender. So what I want to do now is put the other fenders on, put the front wheel on, and see how much it sits in, and see how much I've got to play with, because I want to get some wheel spacers ordered to try and get the wheels in the ballpark. So I'm hopefully going to be able to find some Craigslist wheels that will fit, because right now, with the same back spacing as these wheels, had been 9-inch wide on the back to fill it out, and the front is inset even more, and I don't think I have that $1,000 to spend on the wheels, so we're going to have to, think of a more creative way to do it. So fenders on next. One thing that has been playing on my mind about the exhaust is the fact that it's kind of a decent bore and not that restrictive. So this finishes near the back of the cab, and all the exhaust hangers there, and I do like using OEM whenever I can. I'm going to put some straight pipes in there for the cats that are missing that got put on a friend's Volvo to pass smog. I'm thinking chop that there, right there, just do a turn down, because the F71 had a turn down, that was fine. Oh, where's that plane? Where are you, you fiend? There we go, as always. And then I was thinking I'm going to flip it over, cut it open, and see what gubbins are inside, and see how much like muffling and how many chambers it has to pass through and zigzag through to get out. I kind of figure if this is an empty box, I don't know. I have no idea how it will turn out. Seems like a fun thing to do though. Well, wouldn't you look at that then? Progress is being made. My neck is aching like only an achy neck can, because I've got a headgear on and I'm on my third cutting disc so far. Well, I tell you what, young Mr. Mountaineer / Explorer exhaust designer man was definitely an overachiever. It was like a war. So there we go. 2 in, 1 out. What a plonker. I thought, okay, exhaust is done, until I realised that there's a drain hole on the bottom of the exhaust. Damn it! So that's not going to work, is it? Fuck! So after wrestling with this for about 45 minutes trying to get it back in, basically this is the passenger side, and this area snakes through the transmission cross member, which is also the torsion bar, rear mount, and the 2 pipes kind of snake in here, and I'm just on my back and I'm completely at my wit's end. So I'm going to piss all the greenies off, and I'm going to be chopping the, obviously I already chopped the rear cats out. I'm going to chop the front cats out to give myself more clearance, because I'm on my back, I've got no room, and I'm just getting pissed. So the cats are coming out. I'm going to have to figure a way to switch the rear O2 sensors off. Right now, I tell you what, I'm feeling exhausted. Oh, I kill myself. I kill myself. I kill other people as well with my humour. Here we go. A lot of work to move the O2 sensor from there to there. But Chris on B is for Builders having a nightmare with that Mustang he did, because his O2 sensors were too far back. So I put it exactly where it was. Ugly welding. The welder's been a pain in the arse right now. I'm welding outside and it's windy. Just, yeah, like that cap's fallen off, keeps falling off, so it's not got a good seal for the gas. I've ordered another one, waiting for it to come. Eastwood are not the quickest in the world at getting stuff to you. We are officially catless. Cat gone, and rear O2 sensor hole welded up. The one on this side is not in the cat, so that just stays where it is. Okay, so we're going to put them on. There we have a fully decatted and rear O2 censored front section of an Explorer exhaust, and then under the truck over there is the gutted silencer. I'm kind of intrigued to see how it sounds. Game on, happy days. Look at this. We have a drink. Amazing.
And a dispenser.
And a dispenser. Super pro.
Keep hydrated.
Happy days. That's what that is. Right, so this is a 7x16 Prio 2 Vic wheel on the truck without spacers. And from the wheel to the fender is 6 inches in on the front and 5 inches in on the back. Fuck me. So if I got those bandits to 10 inches wide all round, that will leave me 3 inches in on the front and 2 inches in on the back. Dear Lord, that's 10 inch wide wheels all the way round. Christ almighty. I think I'm going to return those 2 inch spacers, get the wheels banded. I'm going to look at the scrapyard tomorrow as well, see if I can find any 17 inch wheels with this similar low offset, because 17s would be better. The 16s may have to do. Wow. I got a fan for the garage. Yay. Okay, next step, door bar off. And the last door goes in like a glove. Lovely. There we go. I mean, this sits in a bit much, and that's tight at the top, but I mean, Jesus, this thing's 10 million years old. I've adjusted it and it shuts about as good as it's going to. Gaps are, gaps exist. I'm not going to say whether they're good or they're bad. They exist. But would you look at that stance? Sorry, I know we've seen this before. I just have to look some more. Air filter is in, I think. I've just tacked it there, and I'm hoping that height is going to be okay because I'm eyeballing it now, depending on where the bloody hood's going to come, which is next. As I tacked it in, this is an old part of the shifter off the F71 when I first got it. So, recycling, and look, it's green. Fits the theme of colour because there's green on the truck, and I went for the Upgrade 8 model because the Upgrade 7 just wasn't acceptable. So the Upgrade 8, perfect. On to fitting the hood. Hood hinges were compromised because in fitting this cab to this firewall, I had to chop some of the front. So these two holes were already there, so I welded in some captive nuts, bolted up the back two holes, and obviously it gave me the front two holes. Plain and simple. Quick note, in your haste to weld in a captive nut, make sure you have it the right way around and you don't weld in the fucking bolt head. Jesus. Stance and a walk around. You can see right here the scraping sound is that hanger on the drive shaft right there. So it's going to take a little modifying. I'm going to have to move it over a touch. That's fine. And now for the white-tastic rev. Okay, go for it. I think that's perfectly socially acceptable. Do it again. Perfect, happy days. That's enough, hot rod.